mateys. Welcome to the Captain's Corner. This is the 2025 year-end wrap-up to review the bingo goals we set, to go over the 5 million penny challenge, see how much money we collected, stuff like that. Go over, I don't know, basic things that have happened to me throughout the year, the channel. Anyway, so let's start with the 5 million penny challenge. There's only hours left in 2025. So we started January 1st with 2,432 pennies. That's $24.32. We're wrapping up 2025 with, I have it written down over here, 16,402 pennies. So $164.02, 5 million penny challenge. Now, we're going to go into some of the 2026 goals too, and it's definitely going to have the 5 million penny challenge wrapped up into that. What else? So, let me see if I can see this quickly on here without dragging us out. Click that. We right now have 2,219 subscribers as of the moment of this recording. And we started 2025, when this loads, well, let's just say with a lot less. I wonder if I can pull it up on my phone even quicker. We won't worry about that. So, here's the bingo goals. You can see the blue X's. We'll get a closer, tight-up shot of these. We'll explain what's happening. Here's the bingo goals for next year. And the papers we're going to fill out. I'm going to get the camera, bring it down here, go over these, cut these up under 10x speed, and then we'll randomly fill them in on this page here. So, as most of you know that are Mateys, part of the crew, I was pretty much out of commission most of June, some of July, and only recovering the rest of the summer up until this point. I'm a lot better. It's actually going to be one of my goals for next year as far as what's going on with me. Let's just say that for the most part, everything's back to normal. So, alright, we have loaded. What does it say? It says 2,219, but it also says, let's see, I need the whole 5 days. We were at 2,019, and now we're at 2,219. So we gained 200 subscribers in 2025. I don't think that's too bad, considering I didn't have this room back to start doing weekly studio videos. I've remodeled the wheel. If any of you remember the wheel, we'll go into that closer up too. We're going to do a lot of things based on what the wheel tells us, and the wheel has hundreds of possible combinations. So, let's grab the camera. We're done with this. Let's grab the camera, bring it down, and start working on this stuff here. Okay, mateys. 2025 bingo goals. Make the YouTube studio. See, I didn't check that off, only because we've sort of made the YouTube studio, so that's a no. As you can see, I got close to getting a bingo. Fish with Matt didn't happen this year, and I blame that on my illness. I don't think I was anywhere near stable enough to get on a boat. Hit $100 in fetch. We did redeem over. We actually redeemed $125 in fetch. Right now, I probably have enough to get about $10 more, but we'll roll that into next year. Clean up zone 9. We did a lot of work in zone 9. That's the tucked away corner of my yard where my pool used to be before the tree fell on it. Have we finished that? No. We did a lot of work in there. It is not done. I'll add that to 2026 also. Hit 4,000 hours. Well, with how little I've been producing, there was no way that was going to happen. Find 100 in cash. Well, as we said, we got 164 or 130. We have 164 now. We definitely found 100 in cash last year. We bought 5 lockers. We got a new locker goal for next year. Get to 225 pounds. I did not get down to 225 pounds. Recycle $100 in metal. I have one trip left loaded in the car. Yes, I should have taken it before this video. I'm not worried about it. We are at $95.86. That goal will be met before 2026 hits. So get to 260 pounds. We did do that. We did that twice, actually. It's kind of sad. I won't tell you where I'm at now. We're going to start fresh in the new year. 32nd anniversary. As long as I didn't die, that was a gimme. We had our, well, didn't die or something else tragic happened. Whatever. We had our 32nd anniversary. We had a lot of fun. So that happened. Picks up the workshop again, just like the studio, just like Zone 9. I got a lot of it done. I didn't get a lot of it done because I was ill, but I got a lot finished. I don't know what I'm hearing. It's like hammering or something in the other room. We got the workshop cleaned up. We did not get the workshop ready to let the cats in. 4,000 subscribers. Everybody told me after I did this, I shouldn't have even put anything in this space. I should give myself a free space. Next year, we'll do a free space. We only hit 2,200 subscribers. Get to 200 pounds. Well, we didn't get to 225, so we didn't get to 200. Buy new editing software. I will do that as soon as I get a new computer. Buy a new computer. Haven't done that yet, but I haven't seen the need for it since I really wasn't producing much. I will definitely do both of these things next year. Buying gold. We found gold in the locker. We found a lot of gold. This was the year that I found the Rolex. And I'm told that even if this isn't 100% real Rolex, there's gold on this Rolex. Turn 54, again, another gimme, but, you know, it's a gimme God willing. Move the treadmill. You may have seen the video. The treadmill is up and running. I've been using it. It is on my screened-in patio now, where I can jog as much as I want. Well, fast walk as much as I want. Can't really jog right now. So that was done. Visit Pennsylvania. We did not make it to PA this year. We had to cancel that again due to illness. Burn fence. We had a no burn for so long this summer. I wasn't even allowed to. Get to 250 pounds. Now, let me tell you what. During my OMAD week and a half, where I was only eating one meal a day, and I was having my yard sale, one morning, near the end of it, I actually hit 250.0. So I got to 250 pounds. And then it started going back up after that. So it's also been now Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I'm above that. So we got new goals to hit this again, but we're going full carnivore next year. So we'll do better. Get to Disney. We did go to Disney. We went to Disney once. Again, a new camera to go along with the new PC and the new software. Hopefully that's a 2026 thing. And do 30 videos. We didn't end up doing 30 videos. I didn't have the energy. I had the time. I did not have the energy because of falling ill. But I have quit Mountain Dew. As far as drinking Mountain Dew, I was drinking way too much Mountain Dew. My sugar levels, other than this holiday season, have been near nothing. So we are going to definitely have the energy, the well-being to get all of this new goals hit for next year. So I'm going to skip showing you the new goals, which are right under this paper. And I'm going to start cutting them up, and then I will show you them as we randomly pick them out of a cup and put them on the 2026 bingo page. Okay, so bear with me while I 10x me cutting these up. All right, the 10xing will start Well, how about right now? I got my bingo goals cut out, stuck in this. I'm going to pick them out one by one. So I'm going to slightly bigger. Nah, I guess I'll stick with that angle right there. Okay, what do we got? First one, clean up the broken fence. So it's no one to burn the fence. It's clean up the fence. Clean up broken fence. Okay, 100% you don't have to know exactly what that means. I do, though. Do 5 weekly videos. Well, you know the goal is for 52 weekly videos, but we're going to try and get through at least 5 before giving up. Kidding. Do 5 videos. Look, I don't know how to write. Weekly. Weekly. Okay, we're going to produce a Captain's Corner segment every week. All right? I dropped it. Get under 250 pounds. So the goal now isn't to hit 250, it's to get under 250. Get under 250 pounds. And we'll do a weigh-in on January 1st to see what we're starting with. Next, earn $100 in Fetch gift cards. We did it last year, we can do it again this year. Earn 100 in Fetch gift cards. That's supposed to be a C. Gift card. Okay, what else we got? Something special. Oops, I dropped one. Oh, here's one. Here is one. I'm holding 2, that's why I'm saying here's one but not showing you. Okay, this was the number 1 thing I wrote down. 10 lockers under $30 each. Okay, so what that means is I want to win 10 lockers, but the most I can bid is $20 because with fees and tax, it'll still come out to a little under 30. So I'm going to bid, and if I luck out winning a $20 locker, I need to win 10 of those. So win 10 lockers under, I start branch here, $30. Okay, who's next? This is in direct relation to the last one. Host donation yard sale. So I am going to take all of the things. So we buy lockers for cash, gold, silver, valuables. Anything that doesn't fall into the category of something we want to keep, we are going to have a free/donation only yard sale. So my hope is that I can get enough lockers to have a yard sale in, say, May or June, and then have my yard sale in November. And be donation only. People can pay whatever they want. People can pay whatever they can afford. And they just take the stuff off my hands. But I'll show you the locker wall in a minute to explain that a little bit more so that I'm not going to just go broke spending $300 on lockers and not make any money back. Okay, so host free yard sales. So since there's 2 of them, I'll probably give myself a blue slash this way for one, and then the other blue slash that way for the other one. All right. Come on, I just need one. Give me one. So I get for strips of paper. Finish the YouTube studio. Finish, that's self-explanatory. Except for the fact that one of the things I'm missing for the studio is I've got this curtain behind me. I don't want a curtain behind me. I want 3 full-size bookshelves behind me so that I can do some decorating, so I can do decor for the video, so that the door that people walk in, I will show you real quick. This door will be behind those bookshelves, but not smack up against it. People will walk in to come into the studio, and then they can be, boom, here, you're on camera, here's my special guest. So finish YouTube studio with 3 bookshelves. 3BS, there we go. 3BS, that's my channel for you, right there. Buy video software. There's a repeat goal that I didn't get to last year. We will get to this year. Software. Channel willing, we will get there. Fish with Matt. Fish with Matt. Hopefully I feel well enough. Take a quick trip. Does anybody know if all I'm doing, I'm not going to fish with Matt. I'm going to go on the boat while Matt fishes. I'm going to record Matt fishing. If I don't touch any fishing equipment, do I need a fishing license in Florida? Somebody let me know. All right, visit Pennsylvania. I think visit Pennsylvania was in this square last time too. Visit PA. Got to see my family. Finish zone 9. Yeah, don't we need to finish? And I don't think that'll be a problem. I'll probably get that done in the first few months because zone 9, the best time to do it is winter. Nothing's really growing. It's all kind of dying underneath. I mean, some of it's grass. You want to call it grass. It's like walking around a small field. It's 2 feet tall, but it's all dead underneath, like straw or hay. So just running the weed whacker underneath it, a lot of it's going to just fall down. What else we got? What else do we have? Be able to run again. That is my last run again. That is my last ailment. My muscles are still weak. When I can run again, I know that I'm completely better. Make $100 in recycling. Well, I actually hope to do more than $100 in recycling. Metal. This year. So, all right, here we go. You will not have to sit through the other bingo chart. The other bingo chart is completely about fasting, and I will fill that in at 10x speed. Buy a new camera. I actually have another camera. I've never tested it. I think it's a little older than this one, but it might not rattle like this one does when you take it out walking around. So we're going to test that camera. I don't think it'll replace this one. This one has a much better resolution, but it might be the secondary camera. Finish fixing up the workshop. A lot of my non-X goals are coming back. Finish cat room. I'd like to get my tools out of the way, the cat door put in, and allow the neighborhood cats a place of refuge during storms. They don't have access to anything else but food and shelter. Buy a new PC. My laptop is incredibly slow, barely supports the software I'm running right now, so a new PC would definitely come in handy. If I get a gaming PC, I know for sure it can handle video software. So any recommendations on that? Right after you click like, click comment. Tell me what PC I should be looking at. Get under 260 pounds. Again. I don't know. I honestly don't know how many times I've gotten under 260. 260 pounds means that I've lost 90 pounds from my heaviest weight. And I haven't gained back too much more, but I'd like this year to be the year of losing weight only, not gaining back weight unless I'm building muscle. So come on, only 7 more. What does this one say? Hit 3,000 subscribers. I lowered the 4,000 goal from last year to 3,000. I need less than 800 to get to that. I feel if I start doing the proper producing, that shouldn't be a problem. I've had multiple comments just this week, probably from children, on how much they love watching my videos. I don't know how many adults are watching. I don't know who's watching. People don't comment that often. And when they do, even when I go in to look at their profiles, I don't really see who they are. Okay, find $100 for 5 million penny challenge. Speaking of 5 million penny challenge, this host free yard sales, all donations from the free yard sales will first go to cover paying for lockers, and the rest of it will go to the 5 million penny challenge. So this is going to be ground money, though. This will not count the locker, any locker money. This will not count the yard sale money. This will be $100 picked up off the ground. And I know I didn't probably get 100 exactly off the ground, but that wasn't specified last year. But I did find 50 in 1 week that was just straight up off the ground. So the rest of the money came from lockers and gas stations. All right, 5 more. What does it say? This says, have 33rd anniversary. Oh, I guess my birthday's still in there somewhere too. 33rd anniversary. I mean, I could put all the holidays in here. Have fun on Father's Day. You know, things like that. Okay. Here's a much more ambitious goal. Get under 200 pounds. I remember when I was 199, and a buddy of mine and I were like, we need to stay under 200 pounds. We couldn't believe we were 199. So, that is the goal weight. Under 200. Stick with under 200. My daughter bought me t-shirts, and I told them. I said, right now, turned 55 years old. Right now, I am a 2X comfortable and a 3X really comfortable. So they bought me 2X shirts, and I said to them that by next Christmas, if they're buying me more shirts, that I hope to be a 2X really comfortable and a 1X comfortable. So we shall see how things work out. Get under 240 pounds, another weight goal. Well, see, I thought this last one was going to be easy, but 2 of my weight goals are here. So it might take me a good chunk of this year. 240 pounds. What was my last goal then? What is my last goal? Another weight goal, 230. Didn't realize I saved those all for last, but that's what you get with random. Get under 230 pounds. Okay, it's not as pretty as last year's with the colorful markers and everything, but maybe I'll rewrite it, or maybe I'll even type it up. So this is the goals for that. Here, I'm going to put these in the cup. These are all of the different lengths of fasting. So fasting's anywhere from 18 to, I believe, 36 hours. So I'm going to fill in this chart, but I'm going to 10x it, so, and not actually read them out to you. So we'll just fill it in real quick while it's recording. Now I want to talk to you about the wheel. Okay, so I made this wheel so that I can come up with interesting concepts? Not concepts. Interesting stuff to do on the channel. I know it starts with a C. Content. Content is the word I'm looking for. I'm zoomed out. Pick it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's start here. Machete time. Do you see how some of these here have arrows that go down? Anytime there's an arrow that goes down, we're going to bring in another wheel. And I've got 8 of these wheels. So, machete time. Machete time means I could bring back alphabet machete, or I could just pick something, go outside, and destroy it. You know, like the fence. So machete time does not have an arrow. That means I get to choose what I destroy. If I can honestly come up with 10 things, if somebody wants to make me a list of 10 things, I will make a whole other wheel and I will add an arrow right here. Build it. Build it has an arrow, which means I will slap on another wheel and it'll be things like Lego and you name it. Anything I can build with. I have so many different things. I have Magnetiles, I have Lego, I have Lincoln Logs. I have a list of 10 things. It's on a separate wheel. But I'm not going to give spoilers on all of those things. Make it gold. I've seen somebody did will it gold. Well, make it gold. I've got another list of finding things, putting them on a little round pedestal, spinning it, and spray painting them gold, and converting something blah and normal to a gold blah and normal. Thrift shop finds. There's a throw out to my brother's channel, who was the original Thrift Shop Finds, where he would go over his toy videos. If you look up Thrift Shop Finds or at David Kordowski 8000, you'll find my brother's channel. But that has another wheel, and that actually has two wheels. I'm gonna show you one of them. Let's see, where is it? Thrift Shop Find. So the other wheel, I won't show you the whole thing, has another down arrow that if it lands on holiday instead of one of these other things, it goes to another wheel where I have to thrift shop looking for one of 10 holidays listed on that secondary wheel or third wheel, whatever you want to call it. Okay, duck a Jeep. Well, that is self-explanatory. My car has an entire bin of ducks waiting for me to duck a Jeep. And I figured, you know what? I'm not going to do any in December. I will hold off, and when it lands on duck a Jeep, we will go duck a Jeep. The goal is to spin this wheel at the end of each episode 3 times. And then the next week, we will have whatever we're discussing and the 3 videos from whatever we landed on. Go live! So I have another wheel of 10 different types of locations where I could go live. So that'll be fun because it's going to be live for me, but again, I'm going to have to just show where I was, when I was, and if I interact with anybody. Cooking with the Captain. Since I'm going carnivore, I can cook other things, but for the most part, I'm going to be sharing what you can do with meat. All the nice recipes you can do with meat. So, but I do know that on the wheel, 1 out of 10, there is a spot that says pasta. So, the Captain's Picks. Doesn't say the. Captain's Picks. This is where I will take like a bunch of things that are similar. Like I've seen people rate a whole bunch of Little Debbies. All right. Well, I can't do a bunch of Little Debbies, and they tell us what their favorites are. But I can do the same with other things. I'm not exactly sure what's on the wheel. I know I made a list. Recycle. So this could go as far as driving to the recycling center, walking around the neighborhood, picking up cans. I don't know, driving around looking at people's trash and pulling something out of the trash to see if we can get stuff. I don't know, stuff like that. Money hunt. Money hunt would be a straight up 5 million penny challenge where I will drive to places that I'm used to finding money on the ground. Whether it be Legoland, whether it be gas station parking lots, whether it be Disney, you name it. But money hunt is straight up look for money. And then we're back to machete time. So these are the wheels, and we will spin them. Like I said, we're going to spin it 3 times at the end of each episode, which means at the end of today's episode, I will spin it 3 times so you know what to expect on Season 1, Episode 1 of the Captain's Quarter for year 2026. Let's put the camera back so that we can wrap this up. All right, mateys, that was a lot. And I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it was the wrapping up of the year. So I will see you in roughly a week. I don't know how many days. I'm going to have things to accomplish. We're going to bring the camera back down. We're going to do our 3 wheel spins. And then just subscribe, like, keep an eye out. And you can evaluate what you think of the channel after next week's video. So don't forget to subscribe today if you made it this far. You're going to want to see next week. Have a blessed day. Let's spin that wheel. No. Alright folks, we're going to duck a Jeep. That's number 1. Thrift shop finds. Okay, let's down arrow the thrift shop finds and see what we need to come up with. Okay, we've loaded up the second wheel for thrift shop finds. Let's see what we got. NASCAR. So I've got to go out to the thrift stores and find something NASCAR related. Well, that'll be interesting. Alright, we got duck a Jeep and thrift shop find a NASCAR item. One more spin. We already had duck a Jeep. Go live. We're going to go live at a store. So we're going to be live doing the thrift shop find, but I don't know, I think that'd be cheating. Maybe we'll go to another store and go live. We shall see. I will see you in a week. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel, click on that button right there. That'll take you to my channel. You can subscribe right there. And while you're at it, once you're done, you can click on this button right here. Show you another one of my interesting videos.